We are the Kdrama Divas.
We love talking K-dramas.
Listen in each week as we chat about the dramas we've watched.
And join in on the conversation. Follow us on social media. Stay tuned for the podcast. You're listening to the Kdrama Divas Podcast. My name's Amanda.
I'm Maureen.
I'm Serina.
Tonight is a night of closure.
For you both.
Yes, I need closure from a
Okay.
drama I just watched.
So neither Maureen nor I have seen it. Amanda was like, you have to watch it. You have to watch it. You have to watch it. We heard that for 2 weeks, right? At least 2 weeks.
Thank goodness we didn't.
Well, we'll see. Apparently, but I'm anxious to hear.
Maybe you'll go back and watch it. But I'm going to spoil everything for you tonight, so
Okay.
I doubt it.
Okay.
And I've talked about it on some podcasts, and I don't even actually know when we're going to release this episode, but probably out of order. But I would say, oh, I'm watching The Smile Has Left Your Eyes, or it's also called 100 Million Stars from the Sky. I don't know why it has 2 names.
But they do that sometimes.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's just like Beyond the Bar has a different name.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay.
It has a different name in Korea.
Okay, well.
I wonder if they think it'll go, people will watch it with a different name depending on where we're at.
I don't know. I don't know. But let me tell you, The Smile Has Left My Eyes.
Okay, 16 episodes?
16 episodes.
At what episode did it leave your eyes?
It's really hard to say
Okay.
because there were different points where I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know. But then around episode 14, it pretty much left. And I had hope.
Left for good.
No.
Okay.
Ooh.
So let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Okay.
So it stars So In-gook. I don't know.
And didn't I warn you about him?
So I've seen him in different
Good
things
about him.
like Cafe something or other.
Yes, Menong Dong or
I can
whatever
never
it
say
is.
it right. I enjoyed him in that.
I found it okay. Maybe.
I mean, I found the drama entertaining. And then
And he was in Doom at Your Service, which,
I know, you already mentioned that. You didn't like it.
no.
But it just because you don't like one thing doesn't mean you're going to hate everything they're in.
For Maureen, it is.
So I don't know if it might be hard to keep track of the names. Do you just want me to go male lead, female lead? Is that
Yes.
easier for you guys?
That's what we're used to.
Okay.
Yes.
So, and it's just easier as I talk about this. So you have the female lead. She's probably late 20s or something. Never really been in a relationship. Lives with her older brother who's a detective. And he's substantially older than her. I say substantially, maybe not. I don't know. But her older brother. And he's raised her basically. And one day, the female lead's going to her best friend's party. Her best friend is an artist and what kind of artist? She does pottery and things like that. And so she's having this big debut. And it's also a chance for the female lead to meet her boyfriend. And her boyfriend's some rich chavel, basically. She gets to the party, and at the party, the male lead's there, and he works for this brewery. And he's noticed this fancy car, and he's kind of like, oh, that's the girl, the rich girl that's debuting. It's almost kind of like you get the idea he wants to meet her because she's this rich girl.
So he thinks that the female lead is debuting something?
Well, kind of, because the female lead's in her friend's car changing for the party, and he sees her,
And what's being debuted?
her art.
Oh, okay. Got
Yeah,
it. Yes. Okay.
And so the male lead runs into her in the parking lot and says, is that your car? And she's like, no, it's my best friend's car. And he's like, oh, it figures because you're ugly. Yeah. You're too ugly to have that car or something
Was
like
he-
that.
I mean, that's not something you say even to be funny, but was
I
he
know.
trying to be
I
funny?
think he was kind of trying to get her go and I don't know, it's just weird. It's weird.
Okay.
That is weird.
It was a little weird. And she's kind of put off by it. But
Well, who
he-
wouldn't be?
Rightfully so.
yeah, he says it in a playful way, well, you're not pretty enough. You're too ugly for that car or something. Yeah. So it's odd. It's odd. So
Okay.
that's the first introduction to the male lead. And you're thinking, ugh, I don't know about him. And so then before the party, the friend and her boyfriend are arguing.
Okay.
Because it's just really complicated. But basically, her boyfriend is making her give a speech and answer questions about her art.
Mm.
And some of the art is not really hers. It was one of her professors, and she's passing it off as hers.
And he knows this?
Yeah, the boyfriend arranged it all.
So he's just being a jerk and throwing her under the bus?
Yeah, he's
Boy.
a total jerk.
Wow.
Both guys are.
Yeah, he's so evil. He's so evil. And so she's upset, and she's like, I don't want to talk about it. I feel bad enough that it's not all my art. Little do they know, male lead is overhearing all of this. And, he seems kind of sketchy. The boyfriend sees him and says, what's your name? And kind of tries to intimidate him, writes him out a check and says, you know what this means. Like, be quiet about it. And it's a lot of money. And he wanders off. And the female lead's the friend is all upset and like crying and like, I don't know. I don't want to give a talk. And he's like, well, then don't.
The male lead was saying
yeah,
that.
you don't have to. And he rips up the check. And he's like, I never said I'd keep this promise.
Oh.
And he kind of like walks off and she's all paranoid, like, oh, what's going to happen? So,
Okay. Can I just interject one weird thing?
Yeah.
Who nowadays walks around with a checkbook that he just wrote out a check?
I know.
Just a question.
Really
Okay.
rich people.
All right.
So, and you're probably like, why are you telling me all this? But it kind of sets the stage
Okay.
for everything. So basically, she's getting it ready to go give her talk. And the male lead knocks over a piece of art by accident, quote, by accident.
Oh, no.
And it shatters and causes a commotion, and he's escorted out. He basically saves her.
So
from
she doesn't have to give the speech.
Mhm. So you're like, oh, that's interesting.
Was it one of her pieces or the professor's pieces?
One
that
of the
were wrote?
professor's pieces. Yeah, I think they imply that.
Okay.
And the boyfriend wasn't even going to be there. He's like, oh, I have a meeting. And he left. So she's relieved. So the friend's looking all over for the male lead to thank him.
Okay.
And he leaves the party and like goes down this long alley around this corner and, like secludes himself. And I think he knows she's following him. And so then the boyfriend comes and is looking for her. And he kind of like grabs her hand and takes her over to an even like more secluded place.
Uh-oh.
And she's like, thank you. And he has this bracelet and he's like, here's the.
Why is she telling him thank you?
For breaking the pottery on purpose and saving her.
Okay.
I'm trying to think if they kiss. But basically, he's seducing the rich girl. Episode 1, the male lead.
Okay.
I know.
There's the male lead.
And this is the friend.
And then there's the female lead.
And this is the friend
and
of
the
female.
female lead has a friend who then has a boyfriend.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
But
I
the
know.
male lead's seducing
Yes,
the friend with the boyfriend.
because she's rich.
Oh,
Only
my
because
gosh.
she's rich.
Pretty much, you find out. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So it's like, that's your first introduction of him, really.
Of all of the,
Yeah, it's just
the
like,
men
whoa,
anyway.
I don't understand. Yeah. So there's all this. Then there's the brother,
Of who?
the female lead, and he's a big character in this. So he's a detective, and there was a murder. He's kind of a detective, not a well-respected detective. He's more of a manager. That's
Okay.
what they call him. But there's this murder in town of this younger woman in her 20s. And they're trying to figure out who murdered her. And even like, I think it starts off the first episode, you get the idea maybe it was the male lead that murdered her.
Why? What's the connection between them?
So in the first couple episodes, I think you kind of learn, because the detective discovers like that there's blood on one of these snow globes that she has. She has shelves of snow globes. She collects them, the
Okay.
girl that was murdered, and there was blood there. And he realized that there was some type of struggle or something, and all the snow globes fell. And someone cleaned up the murder scene and somehow put all the snow globes in the order they were originally placed.
And put them back together?
They were all in a certain order.
But if they fell, didn't they break?
They didn't break.
Okay.
I don't know why.
All right.
But I don't know why. But he has a picture of her like near the snow globes, and they're all put back in the same order. So he's like, this person has to be a genius. How could you have only seen the home once and be able to put them all back in order?
Right. And even if you'd seen it a bunch of times.
How do you remember?
Yeah.
I'd never remember.
Even if they were mine, I wouldn't remember.
Yeah. Fast forward like later into the episode or the next episode, the friend who's kind of dating male lead now, her bracelet that he gives her breaks, and he's like, I'll fix it. And she had like drawn the bracelet because she's like, this is such a pretty bracelet. She drew it out and it's like charms and stuff. He put it back together exactly the same way as when it broke. It was no different.
Is the male lead, does he have money or is he's on the poorer side?
He's dirt poor.
Okay.
Yeah, dirt poor.
All right.
So yeah, it's just, so there's this like eerie, like, oh, they're saying that the person has to have this photographic memory and there's this connection.
Right.
And so you're kind of like at the beginning, great, he's a murderer.
Right.
And not that you like him a whole lot, but you kind of notice there's this chemistry between him and the female lead.
As they're hanging out because she's hanging out with her friend?
Well, no, not then. So even like when he was kind of teasing her, like, you're ugly.
Yeah.
There was just something like this. I don't know. But then later on, she's on this blind date.
The female lead?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of a blind date or something at a brewery, and he's there. It's his brewery, I guess. He just works there. He doesn't own it because he's poor.
Okay, yes.
And something, I don't remember, something happens. I don't know if something spills on her and she has to take off her jacket or, well, she has this big scar on her arm, like a burns from burns. And so he swishes in and covers it up with a jacket. Like he's just working there and.
But wait. She was taking off her jacket.
Like something got spilled on. And so anyway, her burn arm.
So her burnt arm wouldn't be shown?
Yeah, like it's the way he did it was very like charming, kind of suave.
Okay.
And so he keeps trying, like they keep getting put in these situations where they have to be around each other. I think she works for a company and they do like design and graphics and things. So they're working for his brewery and she's there. And so they're always thrown in these situations together. And he flirts with her, and you can tell she's into him.
Even though she knows her best friend is dating him.
Well, she just doesn't know at first. But then she discovers soon that they're dating. And so then she wants nothing to do with him.
Okay.
And she tries to put up this wall because it's not right.
Mm-hmm.
And he's such a jerk. I mean, what he does to her friend it's just, he's so jerky. Because he's really just using her to see what can make a rich girl's heart swoon. It's a game. It's a total game.
Wow.
I know. And it's so wrong. And he's really not into her. So as he starts, like you can tell he's drawn to the female lead and likes her for real. But the other girls, it's just a game.
Okay, so up to this point, we're 4 or 5 episodes in.
I don't even know
and
how
you're
many.
still trying to tell us to watch it.
Well, I know.
Yes, you were.
I'm trying to figure out what about it was making you tell us to watch it.
Because they have this connection and you can kind of tell. And like, he's trying to, I don't know, I guess in a way he's like trying to draw her in too. But you're kind of like, what's going to happen with them?
Okay.
But then you're like, oh, wait, he might be a murderer. Too.
Does that come up often? Or it's just kind of thrown in here or there?
It's kind of thrown in here or there. And then they like investigate the murder. And he has a friend, this girl, and they're just friends. But then you're like, she might be the murderer too. So you're like, is it him or is it her? They both seem to have something to do with it. I don't know. So there's all these characters, and I'm probably not doing this justice at all. But, and at this point, yes, I'm telling you guys, watch it because it's really interesting. But then the female lead's friend is kind of obsessing over the male lead, but gets caught by her mother. And her mother's like, why would you date him when you have this rich guy? And the rich guy's still going after her because now it's a game and he can't lose because she's his possession.
Because he doesn't really like her, I'm assuming.
I mean, the rich guy likes her, but it's more like, now it's more like, you're not going to leave me for him.
Right.
Mhm.
So there's this big war between them. And for the male lead, it's just a game. And what I don't like, and you're going to be like, I can't believe you told me to watch this.
Uh-oh.
Because she's supposed to go to almost like an engagement party.
She the female lead?
No,
Oh,
the
the friend.
friend. And instead she jumps out of the car.
Was she
And
with her boyfriend?
No,
Oh.
she is like a special driver. She leaves the car and goes and finds the male lead. And they end up sleeping together. I know. Even though he's like totally using her. And so after that, she's like so obsessed with him even more. And yet he's basically not answering her calls or anything and just trying to talk to the female lead only.
Oh, my word.
I know. And one day he even like, I don't know, he's working and he has a tank top on and you see his whole shoulder is all scarred up, like from a burn. And so he's trying to be like, see, your burn doesn't bother me. I have one too.
Right.
And you're thinking, that's weird that they both have burns.
Yeah.
Right? What's that about? So I'm just going to fast forward. Long story short.
Yes. Fast forward.
I know. Maybe I shouldn't even publish this. I've just been babbling for 20 minutes.
No.
But basically, the male lead and the friend they get into a car one night and they're driving really fast because her boyfriend's following them. Her boyfriend is totally drunk and is following them in his car, drunk
Not good.
driving. Yeah. So scary. And they're racing. And they end up getting hit by a truck and swirling around. And then he plows into them, probably on purpose. They go off the side of the bank, both of them.
Both cars.
Both cars. And the friend dies.
What?
Yeah, the friend dies and her boyfriend die. The male lead survives. I know. So then you're like, what? It's
Well, that
so...
leaves it convenient for the other two, doesn't it?
I know. It's like not so bad anymore. No, it is. It is.
Okay, and so here's my thought, just to throw it in there. The male lead is driving his car. The boyfriend is driving his car. I'm assuming the male lead's car is not that nice of a car.
It was the friend that was driving her own car, and the male lead was just with.
Oh, because I was going to say I'm sure there was the boyfriend's car was much faster, so that makes more sense.
So
okay.
It's like there's this big fiery crash, and then the male lead goes missing. Completely missing.
But he's alive.
We're assuming he's alive, and the female lead is like, where is he? Because they've had all these conversations, and he's basically like, I don't know why, but I think I actually like you, and I don't usually like anyone. Basically. And
but I don't like anyone, but I'm dating your friend.
yeah, it's really bad.
My.
And he's like, I'm not interested in her.
But I'm still going to date her and sleep with her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's so bad. So then the detective is really mad and says, do you see what you've done? You've killed the friend because of your reckless behavior. She's dead because of you.
Said that to
Who
the
does
male
he
lead.
say that to?
The male lead, the detective.
Okay,
Her
so
female lead's brother, the detective, is like, you caused this. Tell me you at least have regrets. over what you've done because it caused her to die. He says this later when he's found, but he's like, I don't have regrets. I don't care. I know. He's kind of a sociopath.
Kind of?
Is his family, or does he have family?
He doesn't
They're all
have
dead. Is
family.
he an orphan?
Yes. He's an orphan,
Okay.
basically. He grew up in an orphanage. So there's this whole mystery about his
Who he is.
past and who he is. But then one of the reasons the female lead and male lead connect is you find out she's an orphan.
So, of course, they knew each other back at the orphanage.
Oh, my
Right.
gosh.
Or something. Right. Right.
But wait a minute. Her brother.
So she basically confides in the male lead, and he opens up to her too. He's never opened up to anyone. So his friend, his real friend, gets jealous because she overhears it, and she's like, he's never told me anything, and he tells her everything. So you can tell they have this connection. And she's basically, when she was in middle school, she realized he's not my real brother. I forget how she
was
found
she
out.
adopted?
She doesn't know. She doesn't know how she ended up with her brother.
But what about her parents?
She doesn't know her parents. She is
She was
told
in the orphanage, remember?
no, she doesn't know that. She doesn't know anything. She doesn't know if she was in an orphanage.
Oh, she doesn't?
No, she just always remembers her brother.
But no
And
parents.
because his parents are gone. And
Is he way older?
He is older. That's what I'm saying. He is older than her. She figured it out. Well, he's never told her. And he thinks she doesn't know.
Okay.
So there's this awkward. And
Is
then,
it her father?
so it's a long story, but so anyway, I hope this all sets the stage.
God,
A little
there's a
bit.
big stage.
So there is. So they start dating, basically.
The female and male lead.
Finally, because after he went missing, she was just like devastated. And her friend's boyfriend, the rich guy, had a secretary. And so she's like, you have to know where he is. And he's kind of like
I
a
thought he
pawn.
died.
No, not.
I thought the boyfriend died.
No, the male lead. The male
Oh.
lead, they hid him.
Who hid him? The boyfriend's family hid him?
The secretary hid him
Why?
because they wanted him to sign a non-disclosure and like,
So they kidnapped him.
yeah, they kidnapped him. They kidnapped him.
So at the scene, they kidnapped him.
Uh-huh. And so the old rich boyfriend,
Oh, my
I know,
gosh.
the old rich boyfriend
Who? Oh,
that's dead.
he was old?
No. I'm just telling you.
Okay.
So he's dead. His sister's now in charge, and his sister might be more evil than he was.
In charge
Actually.
of the family?
Yeah, the Chable family. So she's in charge now. I know.
Do they not have parents?
They're rich and older. I don't know.
Okay.
But she's in charge. Anyway, she is obsessed with the male lead. I know.
Oh my
She's obsessed with the male lead because she's like, he's heartless like me. Basically, like, everything's a game to him, and it is to me too.
So when she
Oh,
kidnapped
my
him,
gosh.
she got to know him and
Well, no, he was kind of in a coma, so it was fine.
he was in a coma?
Or like, yeah, just for like a week or two. So
Oh my gosh.
when he woke up and signed the non-disclosure, they let him go. And
Because he didn't want money.
yeah, they gave him money. He sent it to the orphanage. So then you're like, oh, maybe he's good.
Oh my word.
But anyway,
And she wanted us to, like,
I
she
know.
was daily telling us to watch
it was
this.
really intriguing.
Oh, my gosh.
It was intriguing. This is when
I
it's
would call it intriguing.
okay.
Psycho.
So the sister,
Hmm.
the evil sister, offers him a job at a new brewery she's opening. And the
Mm.
female lead was like, I just want you to be good. And he says, teach me. Because he's like, I don't know how. Will you teach me?
Does he know that the sister of the dead boyfriend likes him?
I
Or is
don't-
he oblivious to that?
I don't know. I mean,
I'm sure he knows. He's obviously a player.
he is a
Right.
definite player. Yeah.
Okay.
So he's like, okay, well, there's this job. Should I take it? And she says, no, have nothing to do with that family. They're bad.
Right.
And he's like, well, I'd have a lot of money. Don't you like money? And she's like, I love money, but not from them. Don't do it. And so he says no. He turns down the job. So you can see he's like trying to change. Meanwhile, the brother is like, why are you always around him? You need to stop. The detective brother, you need to stop. And he's getting very mad. And he kind of suspects that the male lead is this kid that he was looking for 20 years before.
Looking for him, why?
He shot his father.
So the
Oh my
brother
gosh.
detective is looking for a kid that shot the detective's father.
No.
His own father.
The detective shot this man, and the man had a little boy that ran off.
Oh.
And so he thinks that little boy is the male lead grown up. So he's kind of like wondering, I think it's the same boy, but I could be wrong. And
is he still thinking he's the murderer of this girl?
possibly. So he's like having all these mixed feelings towards him. And he's like, don't date him. He's bad. He's the devil. Saying all these things to his sister. I know. I know. But they fall more and more in love. And they're having dinner. And she like spruces up his house because it's like a dark, drab, dreary place. And it like comes to life because she helps him. And they're celebrating and they have a bottle of wine. And he's going to go get a wine opener because he forgot one. So he runs to the drugstore. And on his way back,
Gets hit by a
the
car.
detective is there. And he looks so upset. Like, I don't know how to stop them from being together. And he stabs him,
The detective stabs.
the male lead. Can you believe it?
Does the male lead know that the detective and the female lead are siblings?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. He stabs him.
Okay.
So I'd like to say this is the lowest point, and this is where it ends.
This is where what ends?
The drama.
That's where it ended?
No, it didn't. It didn't. He survives the stabbing. But the detective, you love the detective in this, and you're like, he's nuts. He stabbed him.
They're all nuts.
And you're nuts. I
They're
just
trying to
couldn't
get us to
believe
watch it.
I know.
Oh my gosh,
So- And I'd like to say that
We're
was the
spared.
worst part. But then it's not. I mean,
You just said it was the lowest part.
no, I wish it was the lowest part.
My word.
So he's not the murderer, but his friend's the murderer
The girl.
of the girl. And he helped clean up the murder scene.
yeah.
For some reason, they never really punish him for that, or it's like they just brush that off. I don't understand.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, he didn't have anything to do with the murder.
No.
He was just there to help her clean up.
Yeah.
He showed up later.
He just showed up later and helped clean up the snow globes and stuff.
And how did he know how they went?
I think he'd been there once before, and he's a genius. But he doesn't really get in trouble for that. I don't know why, but
And for not turning her in.
yeah.
So he's like hanging out with her all this time knowing she's a murderer.
And she blinked out and didn't even know she committed the murder. So I don't really know. I don't know. But so there's that.
And he doesn't remind her, obviously.
So then there's the burn thing,
Yeah.
the burn arm thing. And you're thinking,
They both got
that's a
burned
weird
in the orphanage
connection.
together.
And they keep doing, he keeps having like these dreams and flashbacks of him playing with this other kid at this home and his dad getting shot. And I'm thinking to myself, oh gosh, please tell me they're not siblings.
Right.
Honestly,
right.
I have this fear. And they've slept together, like,
What?
yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
And I'm like, no. So then the male lead, I know, I need closure. It's so bad. So then the male lead, oh my gosh, he finds out, he just starts exploring his past and he starts remembering things and he realizes the detective killed my dad. But his dad murdered people. So it was, anyway, it's a long story, but So
his dad was a bad guy.
yeah, his dad was a bad guy, but he wants revenge. So
on the detective brother.
So he goes to remember the bad woman Chable
Yeah.
and says, "Get me a gun." And she's like, "Okay, but now you owe me." I know. So he doesn't end up killing the detective. He realizes my dad wasn't a good guy. I'm still not happy, but I'm not going to kill him. But now he's kind of in this odd relationship with this evil woman who keeps telling him, like, here's information about your past. And
How does she know?
Yeah, how does she know?
because she has connections and she can find out. I know. So basically, she dangles this carrot. There's something you need to know about your sibling.
Is
And-
he thinking, oh, the woman I'm sleeping with, maybe my sister?
Not then, but then he has this flashback and he realizes it wasn't a brother, it was a girl in these flashbacks in my
Mhm.
memory. And so he goes to her and says, "Tell me what you haven't told me." And she said, "You already know. You don't have a brother, you have a sister." And so I'm just devastated.
How does she know that?
I don't know.
Who was
I-
it?
Wait
Wait a minute. Who tells him this? The Chable?
Yeah, the
Okay.
female. So some sort of like family lineage thing or something. I don't know, but it's so disturbing. So then, of course, he breaks up with her right away. Like he's just ice cold done. And you think maybe this is why the detective was stabbing him. It's not the right thing to do, but I mean, maybe he felt like there was no other way. I don't know. I don't know.
Just tell him.
I know. Yeah.
Honesty? I don't know. The truth?
Yes.
So I wish I could say this is the lowest point.
Oh my
Still not?
gosh. Oh my
And
God.
how far into this are we?
This is like 15, episode 15.
And it's not the lowest part, and you're that far into it.
So then you find out she lied.
Who lied?
The female Chable person. They're
Lied
not
about
brother
what?
and sister.
What?
She lied. But she thought,
That she thought she would break them up.
yeah, and I'm going to have the mail lead in my pocket now. And so he's working for her and all this stuff. But then she starts threatening him, like, I'm going to tell the female lead this and that and whatever, all this nonsense stuff. And he's in love with her still, thinking she's my sister, but I love her. You know, like, he has nothing to do with her, but he wants to protect her. And he had said, "Please just leave us alone." And she's like, "I'll never leave you alone."
The Chable gal
Yeah.
said that.
So he
he
kills her.
takes out the gun and shoots her like 4 times. I
Is
wish
this the lowest
I
part?
wish this was the lowest point. I know. So then at the very end, you realize they did have a connection because male lead's mom joined a cult. And the cult members were female lead's parents. So they were all in this cult together. And he would take care of the female lead when they were little. And then male lead's dad shot everyone, the 3 of them. Yeah. So it's just ugly. And he's hiding out in the house where this male lead, after shooting her, is hiding out in the house where
In the Chable house?
where his dad was murdered.
Oh.
He's in the woods and he's getting ready to kill himself because he's like, well, there's nothing I can do now. Female lead's like, where would he be? Oh, he'd be at the house. And so she goes on a search for him. And the detective's like, why is this map up on the computer? Oh, it's the house. I'm
Oh,
going to
no.
go find them. Female lead has a gun and she points it at her head like she's going to kill herself and says,
In front of who?
the male lead, if you're going to kill yourself, then I'm going to kill myself. And I'm like, are we going to Romeo and Juliet right now? Like, this is ridiculous.
Oh,
And-
how did she get a gun? Did she steal her brother's?
I don't know. Oh, maybe she takes it away from the male lead. I don't know.
Oh.
But he's like, no, fine, I won't kill myself. And so she puts the gun down and they embrace. And you think, oh, maybe it'll end kind of good. And she's like, there's a way. Turn yourself in, face your punishment and then move forward in life. And it's like, okay, well, that'd be good. Well, as she says this, and as he's agreeing, the
Brother.
sister Chable secretary comes in and starts firing a gun, and the female lead jumps in front of it and gets shot in the back. And then
How did she find him at this remote house?
I don't know. Couldn't tell you. And then the male lead gets shot too. And they both die in the house.
Nuh-uh.
And then the brother comes and he's
Nuh-uh.
devastated and crying on the ground.
Does a male and female lead die?
Yeah, both of them. I know. 16 hours of my life for this. And, you know, I feel so bad. If anyone's listened to this podcast, I'm so sorry. Because I don't even know if any of this has made sense. But it's been really
Cathartic.
I can't believe I watched this.
And we're trying to get us to watch it like it was the greatest thing.
It wasn't. It really.
None of it was good.
Some of it was good, but
None of it was good.
None of it was good.
We do not trust her anymore.
I never trusted her. Now you know why.
It took some really dark turns. I know.
Okay, is this the lowest part yet?
Yeah. This is the lowest part.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't that sad?
So how does it end?
That's how it ends. They die looking at each other and the detective's crying. And then it ends.
So it certainly didn't end like we like it with a little pretty bow all wrapped up in a...
No, it was awful.
And you know who he was, right?
What do you mean?
He was the
judge.
He was one of the judges. Well, not judges, coaches.
Oh,
On that Better Late Than Single.
right. And the female lead, Jung So Min, she was, because this is my first
Yes.
wife and playful kids and
Right.
I know.
what's wrong with the secretary? Kim, it says. I mean,
No.
she was,
Yeah, she is in that. She plays her mother.
Oh, yes.
I mean,
Uh-huh.
I know. Honestly, I was very devastated.
really.
And that's why I just had to talk to you guys about this
Mm-hmm.
for like 40 minutes almost.
It hasn't been that long,
I'm
has
so
it?
sorry that I just talked for so long.
Has it really
But
been that long?
yes, I needed closure. I need
can
Do you have
understand
your
why.
closure now?
I think I need to talk more about it.
To talk to somebody about it, but we don't have anything to say.
I need a therapist. I mean,
You
it was
do.
really bad. It was really bad. And
Uh,
the worst part is it's like 16 hours of my life I'll never get back.
mm-mm.
And I mean, I just wanted to watch something new that I had never heard of. And
There is usually a reason.
I mean, I'm telling you, the smile has left my eyes.
Right.
Ugh. Isn't that terrible? Like so many people die.
Okay, but there was good people in it.
And it really was like I didn't do it justice as far as the good parts. There are some really good parts. And it's like you really want the male lead and female lead to be together. But then when the brother stabs him, it's like, what? How could the good detective do that? And you just want
So
to
who is the detective? I'm interested.
his
I want to.
brother,
No,
Her
who in real
her
life?
brother.
In real life,
I want
who
to
is
see
he?
who it is as
Oh.
far as age goes too. You said he was older.
I know. I mean, not old. Park Sung-woong.
Do you have a picture
Oh,
of him?
Yeah. Whoops.
He's been in so much.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
has. Definitely. Yes.
I don't even know what to say. I'm so upset about it.
Mhm.
And whenever it's over, but I just can't believe it could end so bad.
So how are you going to get closure?
This is it. This is my closure to talk about it at least.
You need to
And
watch
it
a
was
good
too
one.
hard to
Yeah.
explain it. It was too hard to explain all the
Mhm.
and I'm sorry if this has been boring, but you know what? I needed it. I needed to talk.
That I don't even know what to say.
I mean,
I
what
know.
if-
It sounds torturous.
What if this was the first Korean drama I'd ever seen?
Oh,
right?
Could you
thank-
imagine?
thank God it wasn't.
Yeah.
I'd be like, never again, never,
Right.
never.
Right.
But I mean, I handled it. When I was telling you guys, I'm not so sure. that was just because I kept thinking, are they brother and sister? Like, I would get these little freakouts. Like,
Right.
oh, could they be brother and sister? And then I'd be like, no, no. Oh, they're not. Oh, and then I'm like, they are. Oh my gosh, gross. And then I'm like, oh, they're not. You know, I mean, what a roller coaster. What a freaking roller coaster.
Wow. Wow.
And is he the murderer? No, he just cleaned it up and then no one cares. I mean, I don't know. It was rough.
And oh, well, I was going to say, and he was telling her, help me be good, but then he never was good.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he just, yeah, he should have listened to her. He should have never had anything to do with that family.
I wonder, well, I guess if he hadn't had anything to do with them, he wouldn't have shot her. And so maybe they wouldn't have had to kill each other or kill themselves at the end. I
Or
don't
the
know.
secretary wouldn't have had to
Right.
shot them.
He did it on behalf
Shot
of
them?
the, you know,
I don't know.
Shoot them. She wouldn't have had to shot them.
it was just such a,
I think my trigger show was better than that.
well, anything's better than this. This has to be, and you know, I thought I should save this for like when
Right. Not
it's,
so.
it's not all love.
Yeah.
But I just couldn't wait that long because
Besides, it's fresh in your memory too.
I can't get it out. I can't get it out of my memory. It's awful. So don't watch it. But I'm sure there's someone out there that likes it. They're like, oh, it was so,
What ratings did
Good.
it have?
I don't know. I didn't look.
I mean, I wonder who,
I'm sure some people love it.
well, I'm sure they probably did.
I mean, where do we base our rating? IMDb or
I guess. What platform was it on?
Vicky? Never watch it again.
It says 9.2 on Viki,
Oh my God.
7.8 on IMDb.
It was awful. Like, just such a bad ending. So many weird things. And even like the brother stabbing him. Like, that's very weird. And it was out of his character for him. Like, he just lost it that much that he stabs him. That's weird.
Wow.
But anyway,
Well, I was what's the, like, when you read the summary of what a detective probes a death case, his sister gets involved with a suspect. He tries keeping them apart, suspecting danger, but she sympathizes with the man, straining the case's progression. That's the summary.
it's so much more than that.
Right.
I mean,
but-
it's so much more than that. Because at first I thought, oh, it's kind of like Flower of Evil concept. Like, because, you know, Flower of Evil, am I married to a serial killer? This
Mhm.
one, am I dating a murderer? I wish it was similar. It's not.
So I just Google everything. Does a smile has left your eyes have a sad ending? The reply. After thinking it over, though, the show has a lot of positive aspects. Let's start with the bad. Yes, Lu Young and Jin Kang are indeed cross-starred lovers and both die at the end. So you didn't even read that?
No,
Wow.
I didn't read anything. I just went for it.
See, sometimes you need to read.
Is it worth watching? A love story that will shake you. Just know that it is not a romantic comedy, and the actors are fantastic, especially the male lead. He really brought his character to life with such mastery that it gives me chill. Highly recommended if you are looking for a love story that comes with more than a thrill or two.
I mean, I will say that they were really good actors. They really are.
Here's an AI overview. In the horrific climax, oh my word.
I know.
And who was the secretary?
I don't know. I'm not sure. Let me see if I can find it. He has such a small role, but I guess he's told to murder them at the end, and he does. I don't know how anyone could really want to watch that. And I watched all of it. I almost wanted to stop at episode 15.
You took one for the team.
I almost wanted to stop at 15. I'm like, but maybe it'll get better. Maybe. And it didn't.
Well,
didn't
you know
get
what?
better.
You would have known if you would have read.
I didn't read.
Wow. Well, yeah, because I mean, We don't generally because we don't want to know, right?
No.
I mean, I wouldn't have read them, but
It doesn't tell you the story just by reading it.
it's like you like to watch the trailers and the, the
Mhm.
upcoming episodes. And I don't just because I don't want to know anything. So I think that's why.
Hopefully, my smile will be in my eyes once again.
Yes.
I need to watch something else.
What are we going to watch?
I don't know.
Right now, True Beauty.
I'll start that, and maybe it will help me get over this.
It will.
Definitely.
It will.
Okay.
True. We're not supposed to talk about things at a time, but it'll be worth it.
Okay. I'll believe you.
Okay.
I hope it's what I need to get over this hurdle.
And we're watching.
Beyond the Bar.
Beyond the Bar,
Oh my
too.
gosh.
Are you caught up
Yes.
on that one?
Yes, I am. Are you?
Oh, no.
You're not?
I think I was thinking I was like on 4, but I just, before you guys came, when I got home tonight, I was just going to start 6. And there's how many out right now? 8? 6? Oh, so I'm on the last. Okay.
But Saturday will be 7. And I
Okay.
can hardly wait.
All right.
And then 8 on Sunday.
Yes. And then 2 more weeks and it's done.
We'll see if I ever publish this.
You have to.
You
My
have to.
Babel Fest of pain.
You have to.
Yes.
All right. All right. If you made it through this whole podcast, congratulations.
Thank you for joining us.
Bye-bye.